Charteman's Prime, Charteman's Prime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Subscribe.
Hips over here and a very pointy wiener. Hey, what's up you guys? Charteman's Prime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on the Iron Man Legends or the Iron Man 3 Marvel Legends Mark 42 Iron Man figure. I gotta give a big thanks to Sean Long for finding this figure and the other two figures of the second half of the Iron Man Legends wave to build the Iron Monger. Thank you so much, bro. If you're looking for the second half of the wave, it's just hitting retail stores right now, or you can pick them up for retail prices plus the shipping at Big Bad Toy Store.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So yeah, like I said, this guy is part of the Iron Monger wave. He comes with one of the arms to Iron Monger, and guess what? Yeah, you guys are seeing an Iron Monger figure review tomorrow. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday reviews. And for those of you guys who are not watching just as these videos are being posted, hello from the past! I really like this figure. I like this figure a lot. I think it looks better than when they'd shown the Mark 42 armor in person at San Diego Comic-Con last year. So if I remember correctly, it flew only once to save Tony to get out of the water. So yeah, but you know, it actually, I haven't been a fan of this armor, but having this figure makes me like it a lot more. This is just a very cool figure. I actually like this figure the most out of the second half of the wave. I really like this figure a lot. You have a lot of cool paint detail on this and everything. Very, very cool. I do have minor gripes. For instance, on mine, in the packaging, the legs came a little warped. I used the hot water trick to straighten them out. As you can see, they're still a little bent, but not too bad. And then there's some, I don't know, like a little bit of the paint applications are kind of sketchy here and there, but not a big deal. They're all minor gripes. Overall, just a fantastic figure. Damn good head sculpt. I like the head sculpt of this guy. Very, very nice. Original head sculpt for him. I like how the gold paint is applied there. It's very strong. You have the blue in the eyes, which a minor gripe of mine, because as I look further down here, I like the color of the arc reactor more so than the color they used for the eyes. So I wish those matched, but not a big deal. I like this gunmetal part right there at his neck. I don't know if you could tell, but on the arc reactor right there, there's these weird lines inside the sticker or the decal that they had used. And you can see on the chest we have some weird paint issues and some weird kind of scuffing. This is all stuff that happened just coming right out of the package. The gold looks very, very nice. The red plastic is actually shimmery. It's very, very cool. You have all this little gunmetal pieces there with the gold. Just very nice. Now that's a little gripe right there. Now I have wear on the paint on the upper thigh just from him, you know, being posed a lot, and it kind of rubs into that part of the hip up there. So that kind of sucks. But aside from that, just a very, very cool sculpt. Looking at the side of the figure, very cool. I like that. I have an issue with the knees, and he has a fist on the left hand and then an open palm on the right. Even the back of the figure looks very nice. I dig this a lot. Very cool. Like I said, some of the paint apps are, you know, a little splotchy. Like, so you can see right there on his iron butt, you know, there's some paint kind of gets a little sketchy. You got some numbers right there. I really like the articulation of this guy. His head moves pretty far up. I mean, look at that. That is badass. That is cool. So you can get him flying to Tennessee if you want him to. Now his shoulder and his head moves down as well pretty damn far and moves side to side just fine. If you want to, you can pop the head off. And I was trying this thing where I grabbed the Mark IV Iron Man Tony Stark head, and you know, you can't really, you could kind of squeeze it on there. It's kind of tricky, but it's like, I don't know, it looks okay, I guess. If you want to do that, it could be done. Take that off, put that right back on. Now the shoulder pads, I wish this was done a little bit better. It's kind of like, it's not on a real hinge. It's kind of has this flexibility to it, but it's not an actual hinge where it'll allow you to move it up and down. So it just gets out of the way and it'll kind of stick up like that for a little while, and you got to push it back down when you're done, you know, moving them. So I kind of wish it had a better hinge, but at the same time, it's like these things have a history of just popping off and getting lost and everything. So I can understand that. It's not a huge complaint. They even sculpted the inside of this ball joint over here, which is very, very cool. But anyway, his arms move all the way out. They move all the way forward. They rotate side to side at the bicep. Double jointed elbows, that moves very far. I like that a lot. His wrists move side to side. They move down and they move up a little bit. Now the plastic on this part right here on the back of his knuckles is actually flexible, so you can get it tilting upward, which is very cool, which doesn't really matter so much on this side, but it matters mostly on this side over here where he's got his repulsor blast hand. So you can get that tilted upward. It just kind of looks like that when you're done with it, but you know, not a big deal really. And his torso joint's pretty nice. It moves forward pretty well, and it moves back very far. So yeah, very good for some flying poses. You can really get him doing that, and it looks very, very cool. The torso joint also rocks side to side like so, and you can move it sideways. One cool trick about this guy is there's enough space back here where if you have him tilted all the way back and you rotate it to the side, you can grab one of the Toy Biz clear stands and jam it right in there. Yeah, there you go. And then he'll stay on this stand right here, which is actually really, really cool. I like that a lot. He has nice hip joints, T-joints that move outward. They move forward, so you don't have to do the rotation thing. Like I had mentioned before, you know, his legs don't move forward too much, and they do get hindered by the plastic up here, and that's why I have some paint wear, so that's where that's happening like that. And he has, and it rotates, he has double jointed knees. Now this part looks actually really weird to me. I'm not a big fan of this. It's kind of, I don't know, it looks kind of chopped up. It's just kind of weird over here at the knee pad. So that's just a minor gripe of mine, and it's kind of sharp, you know what I mean? I'm not, you know, you could rub it right there, you could see that, you know, it leaves some white streaking on my hand. It'll cut you, man. But the knees do bend in very far. I like that a lot. His ankles move downward, they move upward, and ooh, yeah, we got an ankle pivot. Yes, ooh, such a beautiful ankle pivot. Oh, I love that ankle pivot. Oh, I love that ankle pivot. He also has peg holes at the bottom of his feet, and, you know, a couple of boosters right there. Mark 42 stands at about 6.5 inches. Pretty good sized figure. And here he is standing next to the Mark 6 movie Iron Man figure and the Bleeding Edge armor, or the Heroic Age armor, which I think this armor is based off of. You know, a lot of people think that anyway, that the Mark 42 is based off of the Bleeding Edge armor, which, you know, I have to say this is my favorite figure from the whole wave. Yeah, I do like it more so than this one, because this guy, you know, I went through the trouble of painting up his arc reactor and everything. But yeah, really, really cool figure. I totally recommend it. I just wish this armor was more useful during the movie. Like I said, I do like Iron Man 3, but, you know, I just wish the Iron Man Mark 42 armor did more. So yeah, I totally recommend getting him. I like it very much. And yeah, I hope you guys like my review. Thanks again, Sean Long, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
Have you done watching my videos? Where are you going?
BKBN.net.
Where are you going?
BKBN.net.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another toy review on the